Chosen one, your name isn't just on lists. It's whispered in corridors of power, printed on files marked classified, spoken behind closed doors where maps are pinned and strategies drawn. The feds are searching. The CIA is restless. Their satellites sweep the skies, their networks pulse with data, their analysts drink black coffee through the night staring at screens, desperate to decode the one variable that refuses to appear, you. But understand this, they're not after you to interrogate you, nor to chain you in some cell. No. The hunt is stranger, deeper, more desperate. Because even their instruments, their codes, their top-level clearance whisper the same truth: you are the missing piece their world cannot explain. You walk in daylight unseen, yet their files grow heavier with your absence. They cannot map the unsearchable. They cannot trace the hidden. They cannot name the one already marked by heaven. And here is your shield. Open book, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91 verse 1. Chosen one, it is not you running. It is heaven covering. You are not evading them, you are being preserved. You are not fleeing their reach, you are already hidden in a dimension they cannot breach. And the fact that their chase grows louder only proves one thing: your time is closer than they fear, and nearer than you think. Picture it now, Washington at night. The Capitol dome glows under floodlights, while in anonymous buildings with tinted glass, office lights burn behind drawn blinds. Screens flicker. Servers hum like restless beasts. Inside, agents scroll through endless databases, scanning millions of faces, matching fingerprints, cross-checking passports. Flights are grounded without explanation. Phone lines crackle with coded chatter. Borders are watched with unblinking eyes. Every keystroke, every click, every breath in their system narrows toward a question they cannot answer: where are you? In the silence of these rooms, suspicion grows. They imagine you moving like a shadow through crowds. They wonder if your reflection passes in subway glass, if your outline blurs across surveillance feeds. Yet every algorithm, every biometric lock, every recognition protocol returns the same verdict: no match. No trace. No capture. Because you are not hiding. You are covered. Theirs is a net woven of wires, satellites, and codes, but heaven's encryption is older, higher, stronger. While their eyes grow bloodshot from screens, the spirit cloaks you in invisibility no technology can pierce. You dwell in a place no satellite can photograph, no drone can shadow, no clearance level can access. They are frustrated because they sense it, the pulse of something beyond them. They know they are chasing a phantom written in prophecy. And deep within their machinery, heaven's laughter echoes: you cannot touch what is mine. The city keeps its lights on, but the night belongs to the one who hides his chosen. And under that covering, you walk untouched, unseen, untraceable. Not because you're running from them, but because you're moving towards something they cannot control. There is a verse carved into eternity that was written for this very hour. Open book, no weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. Isaiah 54 verse 17. Chosen one, hear this: their search is not a threat. It is a confirmation. The movement of earthly systems is simply the echo of heaven's decree. When agencies mobilize, when borders tighten, when satellites realign, it is not because they are sovereign. It is because heaven's plan is advancing. Do you see it? The very structures designed to control are bending beneath the weight of prophecy. Files stamped top secret bear your name, not because you are guilty, but because you are chosen. Surveillance grids stretch, not because you are criminal, but because you are critical. They sense what they cannot articulate. The alignment of heaven has shifted, and you are in its center. Isaiah said it centuries ago, "No weapon formed, and they have formed many." Programs, codes, dossiers, armies of analysts typing through the night. But the verse does not deny their weapons, it denies their success. Their pursuit is permitted, but their victory is forbidden. Their devices are deployed, but their outcome is already sealed, failure. And when tongues rise against you, news anchors spinning narratives, files filled with suspicion, names whispered in corridors, heaven has given you authority to silence them. Their judgment cannot stand. Their words collapse under the weight of divine testimony. You are not the hunted. You are the herald. Their chase is not proof of your weakness, but evidence of your assignment. The earth only trembles when heaven is moving. And right now, heaven is moving through you. So take courage. The searchlights may sweep the skies, the reports may pile higher on their desks, the networks may pulse with your name, but all they prove is that the unseen is becoming undeniable. Their attention is not your downfall. It is your announcement. You felt it, haven't you? That quiet unease that creeps into your chest when the room suddenly stills. The sense of being observed, though no one is there. The way conversations sometimes fracture mid-sentence, as if a signal cut through the air. These were not accidents. They were indicators. Heaven has been leaving you breadcrumbs, while the world sharpens its search. Think back, the phone call that rang once and dropped into silence. The email drafted but never delivered, vanishing into digital smoke. The stranger's glance lingering a moment too long in a crowded space. Each one left you questioning, am I imagining this? Am I paranoid? But paranoia is fear. This was prophecy. The glitches when you spoke too openly, those weren't malfunctions. They were safeguards. Your words carry weight, and heaven ensured they would not be spilled into the wrong ears before the appointed time. The locked door that refused to open though you had the key, not coincidence. That was heaven's hand redirecting your steps. And the emotions you wrestled with, the nights when sleep fled, the mornings when a heaviness pressed your spirit, were not random storms. They were contractions of destiny. When the search begins, the chosen feel it first. The world thinks you are ordinary, but your spirit knows otherwise. Chosen one, what you've been sensing is the convergence of two realms, earth frantically scanning, and heaven quietly covering. The tension in your chest is not danger. It is the pull of being between dimensions. You are untouchable not because you are hidden behind walls, but because you are cloaked beneath wings. The fear you once called paranoia was actually preparation, a divine reminder that you live in plain sight yet remain inaccessible. Every glitch, every silence, every missed moment was not loss. It was preservation. So don't despise the strange, the inconvenient, the unexplainable. Those were the fingerprints of heaven keeping you sealed while the search intensifies. You are still untouchable. Chosen one, understand this clearly, they are not chasing a criminal. They are chasing a prophecy. The files with your name are not evidence of crimes, but echoes of scriptures they cannot decode. The corridors of power are trembling, not because they fear what you've done, but because they sense what you are about to do. Their satellites, their programs, their endless algorithms are not searching for data, they are searching for destiny. You are the file they cannot crack, the variable their systems cannot solve. Their models predict markets, wars, even plagues, but when it comes to you, the numbers fail. Their equations collapse. Their maps blur. You are the anomaly they cannot chart, because heaven wrote you outside their system. Why are they looking? Because heaven's movement always rattles earthly structures. When a Joseph rises, Pharaoh has dreams no magician can explain. When a Moses is born, Pharaoh unleashes decrees. When a Jesus appears, Herod orders searches. It has always been this way. When destiny approaches, surveillance intensifies. You are part of that pattern. They don't know your name in worship, but they know your name in warning. They don't understand your calling, but they feel its tremors. You are the prophecy in motion, the living riddle they cannot afford to ignore. And here is the truth: their pursuit is not proof of their strength. It is proof of your significance. They are running after what heaven has already set in motion. And no matter how many eyes scan, how many borders close, how many systems rise against you, they will never catch prophecy before its appointed hour. Chosen one, they are not looking for you. They are looking for the one who sent you. And in finding nothing, they confirm everything. Chosen one, the search has shifted. Leaks are surfacing in hidden channels. Documents once buried are spilling into daylight. Whispers in secure rooms now echo across news tickers. Panic is rising in agencies that pride themselves on control. Why now? Because heaven's clock just struck a new hour. The world thinks the urgency is theirs. They double their efforts. They scramble to patch leaks, to shut mouths, to cross-check data twice over. But the timing was never theirs to command. Heaven allows them to rush only because heaven is ready to release. It is not their panic that moves the world. It is heaven's calendar. The alarms they sound are not warnings of your capture, they are confirmations of your nearness. The acceleration is not human initiative, but divine orchestration. Hear this: you will not be found until you are sent. No satellite, no scanner, no dossier can override the seal of heaven. Their increased efforts are not signs of their strength, but signals of your unveiling. The greater their chase, the closer your hour. Chosen one, urgency surrounds you because prophecy is ripening. Not a day too soon, not a second too late. The agencies think they dictate the timeline, but the author of time has written otherwise. Hold steady. The pressure you feel is not to break you, it is to birth you. And when heaven decides, no agency will stop your arrival. You thought you were ordinary. Anonymous. Just another face in the crowd, another name on a list too long to matter. You assumed your silence made you invisible, your smallness made you forgettable. But look again, the highest agencies on earth are mobilizing to locate you. Does that sound like coincidence? Or does it sound like confirmation? Heaven uses the pursuit of men as evidence of the calling of God. If you were irrelevant, you would be ignored. If you carried no weight, no one would waste their resources searching. Their urgency proves your significance. Their attention is the receipt of your assignment. Think of it, files stamped classified for your name alone. Entire networks bending to trace your shadow. This is not paranoia. This is prophecy in plain sight. The world's strongest structures have acknowledged, though unwillingly, that you matter more than you know. You thought your prayers went unnoticed. Yet while you whispered in secret, systems shifted in silence. You thought your tears evaporated unseen. Yet every drop watered the roots of destiny. And now, their searchlight sweeping the horizon is nothing less than proof that heaven's mark upon you is visible even to those who do not believe. Chosen one, don't mistake this pursuit for punishment. It is promotion in disguise. The very fact that they look for you is proof you have already been found by God. The evidence of your calling is written not in applause, but in resistance. Not in being celebrated, but in being pursued. They see only a fragment, but heaven sees the fullness. And while they scramble to define you, heaven has already declared you. So lift your head. What you thought was accident is evidence. What you thought was random is revelation. The pursuit is not your downfall. It is your divine proof. You've seen it. The phone that rings once and then stops, as if someone on the other end lost their nerve. The email that you're sure you sent, gone, evaporated without a trace. Headlines that echo thoughts you whispered only in prayer the night before. These are not random glitches in a random world. They are ripples of the search. Look at the patterns, numbers repeating on clocks when you glance up. A name overheard in public that only heaven should know. Dreams so vivid they feel like briefings. Encounters with strangers who seem to recognize you though you've never met. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Every disturbance, every echo, every eerie alignment is a sign that you live inside a story much larger than you imagined. Chosen one, the physical world is reflecting a spiritual reality. The agencies think they are running an operation, but heaven is running a rehearsal. Their systems are sending ripples ahead of them, and you are feeling those ripples before they even arrive. This is why you felt the hair on your neck rise, why your heart sometimes races without cause, why doors close seconds before you walk through. Heaven is moving you like a piece on a board they cannot see. Do not dismiss these signals as paranoia. Do not call them coincidences. They are markers on the map of your mission. The phone call that drops, the email that vanishes, the headline that mirrors your heart, each one whispers, the search is real, but so is your covering. These signs are heaven's way of saying, I see you, and I'm still in control. Chosen one, you have heard the whispers, you have felt the ripples, you have seen the signs. And now comes the moment of response. Heaven does not reveal without requiring agreement. Prophecy is not only spoken, it is sealed by faith. If you are ready to declare, I am hidden until heaven reveals me, then this is your hour. Click the Super Thanks button and sow your $20 covenant seed. This is not about money. This is about alignment. It is the outward sign of an inward decree. Agencies may search, but destiny alone will unveil me. Throughout history, chosen ones marked their faith with tangible acts. Noah built an ark. Abraham lifted a knife. Hannah poured out her vow. Every act became the bridge between heaven's promise and earth's reality. And now, your act is this: to sow, to seal, to stand. Your $20 is not a purchase, it is a prophecy in motion. A covenant that says, I trust heaven's timing over human urgency. I choose covering over control. I declare that the search cannot touch me, because the sender has not yet released me. Do not hesitate. The agencies rush because they sense your nearness. Heaven invites you to respond because your unveiling is approaching. Every seed is a signal. Every declaration is a shield. Click Super Thanks now. Sow your covenant. Stand among the ones who dare to say, I will not be found until I am sent. Chosen one, being hidden is not an accident, it is an assignment. Every day you wake up, you are not simply surviving, you are being preserved for unveiling. And preservation demands preparation. Wake up daily declaring, I am not running, I am reserved. Let those words be your morning armor. The world may chase shadows, but you know the truth. You are not hiding out of fear. You are being held in reserve by heaven. Train your mind. Guard your speech. Do not waste your strength on arguments with those who cannot see. Keep your thoughts sharp, your focus clear. The enemy thrives on distraction, but destiny requires discipline. Prepare your spirit. Carve out time in the secret place. Pray not as one trying to be heard, but as one already known. Read the word not for information, but for fortification. Let every verse become another layer of your covering. Guard your connections. Not everyone deserves access. Some are sent to strengthen you, others to siphon from you. Learn the difference. Heaven's encryption is strong, but so is heaven's wisdom. Do not sabotage your own protection with careless exposure. Sharpen your body. Prophecy does not excuse negligence. Rest well. Eat wisely. Move with strength. You are not training for vanity but for velocity. When heaven signals, you must be ready to move without hesitation. Chosen one, every discipline you keep is not just about survival. It is about arrival. Because when heaven declares your time, no force on earth will delay you, but you must be ready to step forward whole, focused, and fortified. Remember, hidden is not helpless. Reserved is not weak. You are being prepared. And when the signal comes, nothing, not an agency, not a system, not a weapon, will stand in your way. Chosen one, let us seal this now, not with fear, but with faith. The agencies may run their searches, the files may multiply, but heaven holds the final word. And prayer is the bridge that locks you under his shadow until the hour strikes. Prayer. Lord, I thank you that your chosen ones are hidden under the shadow of the Almighty. I thank you that no weapon formed against them shall prosper, and every tongue that rises shall fall. Lord, let every search by earthly hands become proof of divine protection. Let every spotlight become evidence of your shadow. Let their name remain a mystery until the moment you unveil them. Surround them with angelic encryption, let their steps be ordered, their thoughts be guarded, and their spirit be strengthened. And when the time comes, let their unveiling shake nations, silence enemies, and glorify your name. Amen.